All right, this is my last call out to Boxing Librarian. Shout out to you, brother. Once again, I'm calling you out so that we can get this hangout bumping. It's the last time, though. After this, forget about it. All right, cool. Two things. One, I was just looking at Bob Arum. I think Get This Smoke sent that to Bob Arum. He had this meeting with Eddie Hearn, and they were talking about, I guess, upcoming fights and matchups and stuff. Bob Arum said, "Look, man, you can't take this thing seriously." He was clowning around, saying all kinds of crazy stuff. You know the old guy. Yeah. What I would say about Bob Arum and all these other guys is that, I mean, I never thought that they were good for boxing. I think Bob Arum does keep up and hold up fights, but we'll see what happens with Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. Looking forward to that, by the way. And we'll see how that goes down. Now, with respect to some of the upcoming fights that we're going to have, there's a couple things I want to talk about. This coming weekend, we're going to have a couple of fights that are coming up, and it's kind of interesting. It's not high level stuff, but it still is interesting, okay? So I just wanted to show you guys the upcoming fights. Shit. And I'm giving you my predictions, by the way. Okay, so I had Maurice Hooker beating Jose Carlos Ramirez as my prediction. I got that wrong. I had Urocas Gamboa beating Roman Martinez. I got that right. Ladarius Miller beating Jezreel Corrales. I got that right. Javante Davis beating Ricardo Nunes. I got that right. Tevin Farmer beating Guilherme Francois. I got that right. Okay. There was one more that was supposed to be there. Let me see if I find it. So my picks from last week, I got most of them right. I got one wrong. Ronald Gavril was supposed to be on this undercard, but apparently it didn't happen. All right, cool. So let's talk about the upcoming fights this upcoming new month, in the month of August. So we got Marcus Brown. He's going to be fighting Saturday. He's going to be fighting against Jean Pascal. So that should be a good fight. Adam Kownacki, the heavyweight, he's going to be facing Chris Arreola. Curtis Stevenson still fighting. He'll be facing Wale Omatoso. And that's about it. Luis Arias, he'll be facing Luke Keeler. My picks go as follows. Marcus Brown beats Jean Pascal. Adam Kownacki beats Chris Arreola. Not too sure if Wale Omatoso will beat Curtis Stevens. We'll see. So that's my picks. And Luis Arias, I think he might either get a draw or pull it out against Luke Keeler. All right. So that's the upcoming fights for this coming Saturday. And those are my predictions for the upcoming fights, just in case you guys don't know. Today's Monday. Pound for Pound Boxing Report will be happening in a couple of minutes' time. I got to also drink something. I hope you guys are doing well. All right, so let me just address the WBO argument, first of all, that he was talking about. A lot of people are talking about this, by the way. I see the Boxing Jedi is also addressing this as well. He's talking about it. He also has the point of view about the WBO. Some people are just anti-PBC. I don't know what's to do with that, but it is what it is. He's in bad mouth on PBC. It's what it is. All right, so with the premise that my boy Boxing Librarian, and by the way, shout out to him. There's a lot of positive things he says, and there's a lot of positive things he's trying to do. I got pieces of his reaction video to my live stream, and I get it. He's still hurt about being called a racist. As I said to him, everybody has flaws. You know, he may make a big deal out of that. You may feel hurt about it. But he's called me a number of different names, and I ain't done shit. Okay? I never did anything to him. So the shoe's on the other foot. It's actually true. You probably feel hurt about it, but you will get over it. Trust me, my friend. You get over it. All of us are human beings, and so don't feel how about it. But I want to address some of the issues because I don't know if we'll ever get in a hangout. The way how he's moving, I don't know. But I'm going to leave all the middlemen out. Tommy Tempers out. That was going to be the guy that was going to be the hangout. We were going to a neutral hangout. Not going to go in your hangout because I don't want. I want an even playing field. So I'm not going to go in your hangout, buddy. But what I'll do is I will entertain the notion of you pick somebody who's neutral, and we'll go up on there, whether it's EJ Boxing Live, whether it's Boxing Beats and Rhymes, whoever, somebody neutral, who you're comfortable with, and we'll go up on there. But I'm not going up on your site because you could do anything you want to do, and then I don't get my say. We're not going to do that. You're not going to come up on my hangout either, because my hangouts is where I do my thing. Okay? You got one more shot at it. Because you were the one that said you wanted to see me in a hangout 4 years now running. You're getting your opportunity. If you botch that, that's on you. All right? I always show my face. I don't hide behind the screen. Okay? You. I don't want to say nothing negative right now. So I'm keeping it positive. All right? I'm a peacemaker. I do not appreciate you mentioning other people and saying derogatory things about them, but you don't want derogatory things said about you. Do unto others you like them do unto you, Boxing Librarian. Therefore, try to leave other people's names out of this issue. This is between you and me. You and me. Nobody else. All right? You wanted it to be directly between you and me, which you got my attention. All right? It's between you and me, right? You got great knowledge. All right? I give you your props. I'm giving you your props. You have flaws, like we all do. So if I mention some of your flaws, that shouldn't be a surprise to you. If it is, well, hopefully you can do the necessary adjustments to come back bigger and better. All right? I called you, but I called you. If you have a problem with that, you know it's true. Take my advice if you want to. You're a free man. And make the necessary adjustments in your life. Okay? You told me, in effect, that I was a hypocrite. You're right. You're not wrong. And I will make the necessary adjustments. It's not going to happen overnight. None of us. So I don't expect you to wake up tomorrow morning and be a different person. I don't expect it. But at least we try. Cool. We're past that. Now we're talking about this WBO thing. Back to the points and the issue at hand. All right, so I already mentioned 2 points. The first one was the PBC could possibly invalidate the WBO. It depends on how its influence is and how it influences other sanctioning bodies. My second point was very simple. Just because Andy Ruiz holds the WBO belt and he hasn't given it away or thrown it away doesn't mean that it's still valid in the PBC's eyes. And I gave an example of the IBO belt that he also holds. Right? I'm now going to go on to some other points that you mentioned. Without name calling, we're just going to go straight to the issue and we'll just dispute the arguments. All right? So your other argument was that the WBO will continue to exist and it will continue to help Eastern European fighters, etc. Oh yeah, another point I made was that EC fighters, most of them, don't have the WBO strap anyway. And we know the argument for that. And we saw what the president of WBO did today, which agitates the situation even worse, which shows that the WBO really doesn't care about the PBC like that, and it seems as though they would actually want to cause more rift than anything else. which is not a problem. We'll see how it pans out. Now, you can't make an argument that with certainty the PBC does not invalidates the WBO or something like that. It doesn't invalidate. You can't make a certainty like that because you don't know what the repercussions and influence of the PBC will be on the WBO. So that at the end of the day, you can't say with certainty anything. You're just assuming or you're making an opinion on something. All right? So I didn't know you were a good watcher on my channel, Boxing Librarian. This is good, man. Good to see you again. Welcome. Do you understand the term go gargle with broken glass or go eat a rat poison omelet? Again, I really don't have time for that. I'm addressing the issue at hand. If you don't want to address the issue at hand, that's on you. I don't really care. I'm talking about the issue at hand, my friend. You can either address it or you don't have to address it. So, once again, you're giving your opinion, really, and it's not fact. We go on to the other point that you make, which is that the WBO, being a sanctioning body, was accepted by the other three bodies. And this is why it's considered a world sanctioning body. Not a partial one, not a minor one, but a world sanctioning body. And you proceeded, because I was talking about the history of the WBC and the WBA, and the IBF and the WBO. I was talking about the history of it, and for some reason, you went off on a tangent where you were starting to talk about how the WBC is sort of inconsistent and corrupt itself, and then like the WBO, its corruption and inconsistency was not much different to WBC or WBA. That was never my argument. My argument was it's redundant. It's an offshoot of the WBA, and unlike the IBF, which actually has rules and regulations that are actually better than the WBA and WBC because they actually enforce their mandatories, as with Darren Panchenko versus Canelo that they're trying to enforce. The WBO is not that good at doing that, and so it's kind of redundant. That's why the three sanctioning bodies that used to be out there was the WBA, WBC, and IBF. But even so, it would be nice if we just had the WBC and WBA. So, anyways, the point is that the WBO is redundant. It's not that it's corrupt and all of that. You went, or it's inconsistent. None of that had anything to do with the point. The point was that the WBO is redundant, and it is seen as the least prestigious of the belts by many people in the boxing community. That was my point. The other point where I was saying that the PBC and Al Heyman and all the other people in the company is doing us a favor by reducing the belts doesn't have to do with the world, but with the PBC and how they're dealing with the expectations of people to have less belts and therefore less worries and then less problems. So they returned to the period before 2007 when a undisputed champion would have 3 belts. And since the PBC is running itself, it would therefore be within the PBC. And since the PBC has more boxers than any promotional company, because it has multiple promotional companies in it, it has quite a lot of clout, especially in the United States of America. Though some of the fighters and boxers also come from the UK, Europe, etc. So they can afford to reject the WBO if they feel like it. Here's another thing that you must consider. Since the PBC's argument is that there's not equal opportunity when it comes to championship fights and how people are ranked in the WBO, and since the WBO's reaction to everything was sort of partisan, seeing that it's impartial and it's only going to be dealing with certain types of fighters, as you inferred on your video, it may just be one of those boxing organizations. I said may, this is all a presumption, that because of its partiality becomes a partial world championship title, and the other two and the other 3 boxing bodies may disavow of it. So there's all of these little points that can lead. Again, these are not facts. These are simply points or opinions. We don't know how it will pan out. We don't know how it will work out. We don't know how the WBO will work out, to be honest with you. But the PBC is quite influential, quite big, quite huge, viewed by most people because it's on network TV. People are getting exposed to boxing because of the PBC, which is a funnel that carries fighters every which way. And as a result of that, there could be repercussions to any action that the PBC does take. You may not be a fan of the PBC. It has nothing to do with that. It just has to do with how things are kind of laid out at present. But again, it's all based on opinion. Just K, what's good, sir? I'm good, man. I'm good. How you doing, man? Shout out to you. We're gonna try and keep it peace and love out here. I know that's gonna be hard for me because I tend to want to just be an egotistical maniac at times and just behave really bad. But I'm gonna behave good as I possibly can. So, boxing librarian, these are just some of the points. There's more. I remember you talking about another point as I was listening to your video at the time. Your response video was quite entertaining. I gotta give you that. I didn't like that you were coughing in the video, though. That bothers me extensively because I used to be sick. I don't know if you are sick. You may be well, but I don't want you to take certain things to heart, and I definitely don't want to be the person responsible for bringing about negative things on you, because you're a human being just like me. You feel just like me. You move just like me. So I want you to understand, whether you want to say, you can say whatever you want. It's a free world. But at the end of the day, I feel like I didn't want to trigger you. I'm not like those groups that relish in triggering people. And fuck. Shit, yeah. That's fucked up. I'm sorry, man. Look, man. Like I said before, and you see I cuss on the tip of my tongue. I got a problem with that. I am very sorry. I apologize for aggravating your situation. I hope you recover from a chest virus. Do use a lot of vitamin C. If I'm just gonna give a suggestion. Yo, man, look, man. look. See, that's the thing. I was doing this out of entertainment. I'll be honest with you. I was doing this out of entertainment. I wasn't trying to hurt nobody, right? I wasn't trying to hurt nobody. I wasn't trying to damage nobody, okay? And I'm not one of those people out there that really... I actually came on here, I'm going to be honest with you. I came on here to really be a benefit to people in boxing, okay? So, shit. So I didn't want to do that to you. That's what I'm trying to say. And I apologize for that, okay? Because, there's a way to talk to people. And I guess I wasn't... And we started off on the wrong foot. Hey, man, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. I really want to... My real... No, I don't call people racist for entertainment. Come on, man. I'm talking about how I was patenting my stuff. And again, let me make it abundantly clear. Whether you behave like a racist or not, all right? Shit. Whether you behave like a racist or not, okay? Well, the first thing is, I didn't know you were sick like that. And I hope you recover, okay? Maybe I'll choose my words wisely next time, because I don't know what the condition of a person is. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know you like that, right? Whether it's true or not, let's just put it like this. I wasn't trying to hurt you, okay? Personally, I don't know you like that, okay? But how you behaved towards me, I'm going to tell you, I'm just being honest, was racist. I'm just being honest with you, okay? How you dealt with me, how you dealt, and the comparisons and stuff. I'm going to just let you know, right? I'm just letting you know where I come from. That's considered racist, okay? Just being honest with you, all right? And maybe I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you didn't know that. All right. Um, People who know me know I'm a pretty quiet person actually. I'm kind of cool. I'm a laid back kind of dude at times. At other times I'm not. You look like a cool person, to be honest with you. Okay. And in spite of all our flaws, I think you're a cool person. I believe you are. Okay. And so I wasn't really trying, and I see you try to keep it balanced. And you try to enlighten people on certain things. All right. That's why you call the boxing librarian. All right. So I got respect for that. And I want to say you did a lot of positive things on the YTBC. So I want to give you your props where your props is due. Now, with respect to you and your illness, yeah, you called me a monkey, man. You did. Not only that, you talked about my intelligence many different ways. And you called me a plethora of names. So come on. You're guilty. You're guilty. Not just of being a racist, but being somebody who's derogatory. All right? I'm guilty of the same thing. Not racist, but derogatory. All right? There's a lot of things, trust me, there are a lot of things you did, but you seem to have taken great offense to that fact that I called you a racist. All right? I got personal experience with you, so I know what I'm saying, but nonetheless, I don't want you to get sick. All right? I'm not going to apologize for it because it's true, but I will apologize for this. I will apologize for the fact that I came out and I said certain things which I probably shouldn't have said the way how I said them, because it doesn't benefit nobody. It don't benefit nobody. And all this beef that we had for 4 years. I'm sorry, for 4 years. I gotta try and mute this mouth. This mouth needs soap. For 4 years, we've been going, like, I've been ignoring you. I'm sorry about that too. I should have watched your videos and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to correspond. I wanted to come on Hangouts. I wanted to do that, but I had other things going on. And I was trying to just promote my channel, get my stuff going. You know, a lot of things happened in between, right? People died, all that shit, right? So, you know, people were very, very sick and stuff, and I was taking care of people and stuff. Anywho, you don't know me. Trust me, I don't know you. So it's really not fair for us to start this way. All right? I still don't know you. Even when you know, we don't really know each other, right? So I want to squash this stupidness, because it's for two grown men to be behaving like kids. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's dumb. And we're trying to really do something positive up in here. And I know you trying to do something good. And I got my point of views. You got your point of views. We should be able to disagree like men, and it not be a problem. We as boxing fans, I'm gonna say this. I don't want to put these people in this, so I'm gonna leave them out. But I'm gonna still say, Tommy Temper's the dude that changed my attitude. I was gonna come in and just burn you, man. I was gonna roast you. I was gonna be vicious, right? But it was the gentleman called Get This Smoke. I'm gonna use his name. First time and last time. Get This Smoke told me, hey, you can't be doing that shit. All right? He checked me. Okay? And that's why you see a change in attitude now. All right? This is something you was trying to do with me in the beginning too, with my attitude. You was like, hey man, you can't be doing people. You can't be blazing people like that. You can't be doing that. Your channel is an educational channel. I get you. All right? So they checked me, and that's why my attitude is different. It's not because I was going downhill in a way, because in a way I was just starting to cuss and flame. It was entertaining. I was enjoying it, but then I was looking at it like, dude, what are we really doing on this channel? This channel is supposed to be constructive, and now you're starting to roast people and destroy them. I mean, it is boxing, but I mean, come on now. So, and even the people in boxing don't do this crap like how I do it. They get into it. They get into it thick with arguments, but they don't trash each other and name call and all that. So this is where I'm saying to myself, hey man, you did some damage. You better fix that. All right? So I'm not trying to like hate on you, bro. I'm not trying to hate on you. And I don't like that you are so you're so angry and stuff because of that, and it's going to affect your health, and I don't want that to happen. You know what I mean? I don't wanna mess you up like that. All right. Should have commit. I called you a monkey, dude. I'm gonna have to go look for that. I'm gonna have to go and look for that. In your recent video that you did as a response, you was denigrated to my country and me as a person, which is not necessary. Just because I told you lack critical thinking skills. If it's not even true, bro. If it's not true, you don't even have to pay mind to that. But I understand you got a status on YouTube and stuff, and you want to try and defend that. So I get it. But at the end of the day, man, it's just shit talk sometimes. Man, I ain't gonna be vicious. I'm not gonna be vicious to you. I'm trying to walk the better way. I'm really am trying to walk. Viciousness is overrated. Viciousness is overrated. It don't accomplish too much. It don't accomplish dilly squat. And right now, that would be stupid. You're not 100% health wise. What the hell am I doing? How am I? What am I accomplishing by doing that? That's stupid. Man, you can't get over that. All right, cool, cool, cool. Fair enough. We got a ways to go. We got a ways to go. When we're gonna dialogue. We're gonna dialogue onwards. We'll dialogue onwards. The other thing I'm gonna do is fine. At least we're addressing the issue. So your thing. Hey, what's up, big man? Sorry for mentioning your name, but this dude get this smoke. He's a cool dude. I'm gonna tell you that right now, boxing librarian, because he got me to change my mind. I was behaving like a jackass at certain points in time, and he settled me down a bit. Not concerning you, just concerning other things. You know what I'm saying? So we want to get to the heart of the thing, man. We want to bring about peace. You know. And I need to be a little bit more civil about our argue points. I'm supposed to go on pound for pound boxing report right now, but I'm gonna spend some time with you, you know, because this actually did affect you in a bad way. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm sorry, man, about that. And I don't want you to think that what I don't want you to think that, you know, like you some kind of bad or inferior or a terrible person, and that's what I'm trying to put on you. That's not it. People got a lot of dimension to them, you know, and I'm trying to say things that shit. I don't know, man. I constantly hurt people around me. I'm trying to be less of a destroyer and more of a builder, you know. So I'm trying not to. I need to move in another direction. You know, it's been hard, man. It's so easy to go the way of just being a destroyer. You know, but I'm trying. I'm trying, man. I'm not perfect. Okay, I'm not perfect. So. We need to do a hangout or something, man. We need to chop it up. I need to see you face to face, person to person, or if not face to face, voice to voice or something. Because I believe you are a much cooler person than the first impressions are. And I know you want to do a hangout or something. So we need to chop it up, man. We need to chop it up. You know, you got a lot of knowledge in boxing, and I'm looking forward to that. And you know, I'm looking forward to trying to understand, you know, different things, man. Different things about the culture, different people, you know, the different way how you conduct yourself. But I was just trying to address some points. I know that ain't gonna happen now. But I do want to heal. I want to build back the bridge that I destroyed between me and you. We was cool not too long ago. You know, 4 years ago we was cool, and then this one incident, and then all of a sudden we weren't cool anymore. You know what I'm saying? Okay, what's up? We can't do a hangout. Due to your racism slur, you can go to hell. Oh man, I shouldn't laugh at that. Oh, shit. Oh, a conversation would not be able to be held in the civil fashion. Yes, it can, man. It can. It can. Anything is possible in this world, man. Anything is possible. And if you can't get over that, trust me, man, there are worse things in this life than being labeled a name, justifiable or not. There are worse things in this life. If you haven't gone through some hell, you know, you cannot call people racist and expect them to like it. I don't expect you to like it. I don't expect you to like it, bro. I don't expect you to like it at all. But that, if you feel uncomfortable, that's a good thing because it means you have to make the necessary adjustments in your life. But I must say, that you know, I must say that I don't want to kill nobody. I don't want to hurt nobody. You know, you understand? But I try to explain to people. I try to explain to people that it's not easy to see myself in the mirror. You know, I'm speaking from experience. I was racist too, so I can see it. You know what I'm saying? I've been racist. It wasn't cool. I've been a lot of things. Like I said, you don't really know me, so you see me sitting there. There are a lot of guys out here who have criminal records and stuff, and they love boxing. You know, I know one guy, and it's been a positive impact on him. I don't have no criminal record from my past. I'm off a suburban, but I got some skeletons, bro. I got some skeletons. We all do. And trust me, there's worse things than being a racist. Trust me. All right. So I'm just letting you know, and letting you know, like you was telling me. Actually, you started telling me this, which is true. You told me, and this is very true, that you don't tell people things and don't expect things to be in return. A boomerang effect. You was right. You was right. You're right. But whatever it takes, my brother, for us to get back on equal footing, I'm gonna take the necessary steps. I'm gonna take my slaps too. If you had to slap me, I'm gonna take it. But we're gonna have to work this out. I know it's always harder to work out things than to destroy them. So it's gonna be some work, I guess. I'm gonna put it in. All right. Hey man, whatever you want to do, bro. But I'm not gonna block you. You have free reign to come through here anytime. All right. I'm gonna try and check out your videos too. I want you to understand, there's no hate on my side. All right. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to. I'm not gonna overextend myself and chase you down, but I'll do whatever it takes to work at. I don't have a problem with people calling me names. I know you've been ostracized yourself on this YouTube. I know how it go. I know you've been fearless in what you said too. As we share some things in common. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna have to take some shade. You gonna give me good, and I'm gonna have to take it like a man. Okay, I understand, man. I respect what you're doing. You are actually talking to me, which is crazy, because I get mad respect for that. I got mad respect for it. I understand where you're coming from and everything. I'm not trying to Disrespect that. I got respect for you doing something positive while you having your problems with your lungs and stuff. You know, you know. So we gonna work. It's gonna take a while. It looks like. So whatever it takes, I'm there. All right, I'm there. This is the least flattering part. You can tell I'm stressed out right now. This is the least flattering part because to make this is a 180-degree turn from what I was doing yesterday. But we gotta work this shit out somehow, some way. So we're gonna work it out. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind. Whatever it takes. When we sit down and we talk, I'm pretty sure once we sit down and talk, I'm pretty sure whatever will come out of that will be positive. Whatever you want to do, you want to blow on me, you want to rant on me, it's cool. I ain't taking no rant though. If you blow on me, man, I'm gone. I took enough abuse in my life. A lot of people railed on me and shit like that, and I'm done with that shit though. I ain't taking that. Sorry. But yeah. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I ain't the perfect person. I'm gonna try. Whatever you want to do with this is cool. I mean, I don't care. But I'm trying to find out what this beef was for 4 years, as well as I'm trying to smooth the waters so that we can eventually do something positive together in the YTBC, because you got a wealth of knowledge. I try to bring things that are insightful as myself to the game, and I'm sure we and others in the YTBC have changed the game already. A lot of people, I've watched a lot of people, and even the boxing and just how boxing has changed because of us. So we've had an impact on boxing. I hear people talking about Sam Langford now. You was one of the first people to talk about him. So I mean, on the YTBC. So I mean, you did your thing. You left your mark. You left your legacy on here. The only thing we got to do though, I'm gonna be honest with you, is we got to monetize this stuff. We got to monetize this big time. Yeah. We got to monetize this. We'll see how it goes. See how it goes. But I'm committed to trying and settle this thing properly somehow, some way. And I don't listen, man. I'm honestly to God, I don't want to hurt you in any way. That's one thing I'm trying to let you know. I'm not trying to hurt nobody. I fucked up plenty times with people, man. I hurt a lot of people. So I'm not trying to hurt nobody no more. People were very close to me too. Yep. So I'm trying not to do that anymore. Though I have the tendency to do it very often. So that's I'm trying, man. I'm trying. That's all I can say. This has been going on for far too long. We gotta find a way. We gotta find a way to stop this from continuing like that, and actually get to listen to each other and what each other be saying. You know what I'm saying? And so, what we could do, what would be a fun thing to do for some people, a friend of mine was telling me about this, is try to understand the other person's position and argue the other person's position. So we flip it. You try to argue my position, and I try to argue your position. See how that could go. Let me see if we could pull that off. That would be cool. See if you could argue the other person's side of the thing. Because I'm trying to understand where you're coming from, and you're telling me that that's like a death sentence where you're at. That's like a curse word where you're at. And I understand where you're coming from. It's like somebody saying the N word or nigga. It's like that. So I get it. I get it. You know, I understand. Um, and that was not the intention. My intention was not to cut you or hurt you in any way, shape, or form. That sounds terrible, isn't it? I know. Shit, I've been down this road before. I just came on here for boxing. Honestly, I just came on this place for boxing. I did not come on this place to hurt people or to denigrate people. So friggin'. So yeah, I feel like shit right now, but that's all good. It's all good. Yeah. So I want to just I want to let you know that I apologize and I will apologize, not for calling you the name, but for being so insensitive as to not realize where you come from as a person. I don't know what your story is. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know. I know your status on here. I know you're like an archive for a lot of people, and you bring some really good things in the history of boxing. And there are many other channels that do that, but you do it in your own way, which is very interesting. Though some people might think it's boring, I don't find it boring. So, due respect to you on that. So I want to apologize to you because I did not know that you were recovering from something. If I knew that, I probably wouldn't say what I said when I said it. I'd use more discretion, and that's what I want to apologize for. Definitely. Um, Whether it's 100% true or not is irrelevant. Um, I don't want to see somebody. It's like you can, even when I'm debating with people and stuff, you realize that some of what I'm doing is just like it's like what I say. It's not fake, but it's where you realize, oh, he's not really coming from a hateful disposition, because he'll actually stop and actually let the person talk sometimes, or he will let the person do what they need to do, because at the end of the day, I wasn't really trying to, I was kind of over exaggerating something. I would over exaggerate behavior, just simply for entertainment purposes. I do it. I literally just go as wild as I could and as high and wide as I could. Um, just to for entertainment factor. And you are, by the way, you were highly entertaining in that last video. I was, I enjoyed I actually enjoyed that. Now you might have been angry, so I know, and so I wouldn't. But I actually, when I was sitting down listening to the video, I was smiling, I was laughing, because to me it was entertaining. It was highly entertaining. Shit, that could have been a build up for an actual boxing match. You know, it was that entertaining. So I gotta give you props on that too. It was highly entertaining. Usually your videos are calm and quiet, and you have certain parts where you know, but this one was, damn. You should. I hope you got a lot of views for that, because that was highly entertaining. Now, having said that, from the entertainment point of view to the actual what was happening with you, nah, I don't want nobody being tripping out and stuff like that and getting really highly offended because of something I said, which maybe in another environment was like a huge insult or something like that. And I wasn't really trying to insult you per se. I was just telling you how you came across to me. You see? And this is why from my experience with you and what you did and how you came across to me, that's why I said what I said. Okay? And just the way how you even reacted after everything. That's why I said what I said. Okay? So you can do whatever you want with this video. I can't control it, so therefore, I don't really think and meditate on that. But I want you to understand that I am about peace. We'll keep being that way. Any of my videos are gonna be that kind of. I'm gonna address it, trying to get peace out of the situation. All right, so that we as boxing fans can benefit from as many people and as many channels as possible. Yeah. Shout out to you, boxing librarian. Right, I already gave the points to address the WBO and the PBC. My point of view of it. You don't have to agree. You can try and counter, or you can counter. I don't mind. I don't mind. That would be beautiful. But I realize there's a deeper issue underlying here, and it's not to do with racism even. I think there's something else going on from way, way back when, about 4 or 5 years ago. There was something else going on, and I want to know what it is. You got to let me know. But let's get to the heart of the problem. Let's talk this through. Let's hash this through. Let's get it done. All right? Because, you know, my point of having my channel, What You Need, was basically for people to get healthy, see boxing as an alternative to restoring your health. You know, it's very good for keeping you in shape, fitness. As you can see, my fitness level has gone up. I mean, I was terrible, and now my fitness level has increased and improved a lot. 44 years going strong, y'all, and I had joint pains. I had back pains. I had stomach problems, all gone because of the exercise routines, just the stuff that you got to do in boxing. And there's so much goddamn things to do in boxing. God, I don't even know when I'm going to do my first amateur or professional fight. It's going a year down the road, maybe. I'm going to get into it, though. But there's a lot I learned from the time when we first talked to now, like you said. So I just want to let you know, man. I love people who challenge me. I love people who can give a positive input in some way, shape, or form. You know, some of the people on here are priceless. You know, like the Blackbird Sugar. That dude, always encouraging. He'd correct me, but he was very encouraging, you know. And, you know, Boxing Beats and Rhymes. EJ Boxing Live doing this thing. Live and direct EJ Boxing Live. Shout out to you, brother. I know you pass through my channel every now and then. Yeah, man. Man, I want to go into the lower weight classes. I'm just rambling now, folks. So shout out to you, Boxing Librarian. Live long and prosper, brother. I don't know how old you are, but live long and prosper. I hope that you recover from that illness, that viral infection. All right. Use a lot of vitamin C. If you can get an immune booster, get an immune booster. Drink a lot of fluid. You know, if you can exercise, do your thing, man, and recover. Come back stronger than ever. Do your thing. If you want to send videos on me, man, do what you do. You understand? I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you think is necessary for you and your direction. You know, of course, I gotta handle my brand, my franchise, and do what I do. But I do hope and wish nothing but the best for you, brother. Okay? I'm not trying to hate on you anymore, like I was hating on you ever. So whenever you want to do a hangout, let me know. I will not be doing it on your channel. You will have to find a channel that's neutral. We're going to do it on neutral ground. All right? And we're going to run it out. We'll run the route. If you want to rant on me, do what you do. I'm going to shut my mouth up. You rant. When you finish, we're going to talk as human beings. You're going to realize that ranting ain't necessary because I'm just a human being like you. You're going to realize that. After you blow off your steam, just don't blow it off on me. I'm telling you. Cause I ain't taking that shit. I will just leave. I will just come off the hangout. Right? So if you want to do your rant on your individual videos and trash me, fine. But when we come on the hangout, cause I don't have to listen to that. But when we come on the hangout, you know, we're going to try and civilly talk to one another. So if you feel that you can't do that, no problems. You know what I'm saying? If you feel you can't do it. But for me, personally, I ain't got nothing. I don't got no hate for you. I ain't got nothing against you. I know you may have an issue with me, but if you think about it, if you reflect on it a little bit more, you'll realize, you know, it's just about fine-tuning the machine, man. Everybody got problems. Shit. Not like we're perfect, so it's not a big deal. You'll realize that. You'll realize that in time. I know I'm saying that They feel like it tarnishes your reputation, but god damn it, boxing always had racism in it, man. This is not new, man. This is nothing new. It's just that we're addressing the issues now. I'm not flippant in how I throw around things. I ain't trying to accuse people. I ain't no liar. If I'm wrong and inaccurate about information, I will acknowledge it. I don't have a problem with that. All right. I'm just a dude who likes boxing, who has to go into a boxing tournament and has to at least do one fight. And that just gotta go down. It gotta go down, baby. We gotta go down. We gotta do it. And that's what we're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? If tomorrow I get a heart attack and I'm dead, I hope that you don't feel a how about it. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're trying to reconcile, because life is short. And I've got a couple family members. My younger cousin just died last week. She died. I'm 44, she was 42. All right? She died of a blood clot in her lungs. So I'm just saying, you know, sometimes we fight and we battle over things that, you know, in the scheme of things, just saying. Yeah. So I'm also a guy that there's many different things. I'm gonna give you another side of me. I don't care. I'm gonna give you some information. Whether you do with it is up to you. But I'm a suicide survivor. I try to commit suicide, that is. Yeah. So there's a lot of things about me you don't know. You just don't know. A lot of people come around and judge people and you don't know their backstory. I don't know your backstory. See? So that's why I said, I didn't know you was recovering from infection and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And the only way we would know that is if we're not adversarial towards one another, just talking. So I know that what I said was not flattering, but hey, man, I'll be honest with you. Whether it's true or not, I'm not trying to assassinate your character. I'm not trying to hurt you. That really is, it may seem like a tough thing to say, but there's a history to that, isn't there? There's a history to what I just said. I feel there's a history to what I just said. That's probably why you took it very seriously. I just suspect that there may be a history why I just said it. Maybe that's why it was so hard. Okay. I follow that too. I'm just troubleshooting in my mind why it might be an issue. So it may be a history somewhere in there. I don't know what the history is, but it may be a history to what I just said that may have triggered something. So okay, that makes me feel more shitty. Cool. That's the way how things go, huh? Well, y'all talking like crazy. What are y'all saying? I will unblock you when you publicly apologize. Yeah, okay. I apologize somewhat, but not for calling you what I called you. I'm not gonna repeat it. I'm gonna try and calm the waters, because you calling it for me. I won't apologize for calling, so you won't apologize for calling me a racist. Yo, let me put it to you this way. Whether I do or I don't, does that change the way how I think about you? Right? So which you prefer? Me be honest and upfront with you, or lie to you and say, "Oh, I'll apologize for you just to get peace." No, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's wrong. You will wait. Unless you apologize, I will die before I hang out with you. Hey, don't say that. Don't say that. Actually, I shouldn't laugh about that. That's not funny. That's not funny. Don't say that. Please don't say that. That's not funny. I hope you live long, bro. I hope you, if you could outlive me, that'd be great. So, nah, that's. Please don't say those things. They're dangerous. Trust me. No reconcile without an apology. Um, I think y'all just got to talk it out in a debate. Just let it out. Yeah, I hear you, man. Whether it's true or not, you have already stated many times it's true. Yeah, but I'm trying to soften the waters, my friend. You see? I'm trying to soften the waters. That's what I'm trying to do. Then reconcile would require an act of God, and I'll die. Dude, don't say that, man. What is wrong with you? Jeez. Talk about dying, man. Dude, my mom died February. She always used to talk about that shit. Don't say that. No, I'll say it. I mean it. I'm deadly serious. Dude, just don't. Look. I apologize for hurting you. That's what I'm gonna say. And I'm not one of those people who like to trigger people and enjoy seeing them triggered. Okay? I don't. All right? So that's what I want to say. Man, there's nothing to apologize for when it comes to. There's nothing to apologize for that. I'll be lying to you if I tell you I apologize. I'll be lying. You want me to lie? You want me to lie to you? I could lie to you, you know. I could say, oh yeah, I apologize. That would be a lie though. I'll be lying to you. I'm being honest with you, right? One of the things in life is we got to be honest. Now it's up to you if you want to move forward or not. Or you say, you know what, man, listen. I could with somebody who's accusing me of being a racist. So that's that. It's okay. All right? But at the end of the day, I'm trying to be honest with you, bro. Right? I'm being straight up, 100% honest with you. So I don't like being a liar. I don't like telling people things that I don't mean just for the sake of peace, but really and truly, no peace there. I'm backstabbing you in the background. I'm not that kind of dude. I'm going to tell you the truth, you know, from my heart. Whatever's in my heart, that's what I'm going to tell you. So I'm telling you the absolute truth. Now, if I go and say, oh, for the sake of peace, I'm going to lie to him. No. So I'm telling you the truth. That's how you came across to me. Okay? It's you know, that's then. All right? Things can change. People change. Maybe you're not that. Maybe. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt right now. But at the end of the day, that's how you came across to me. All right? I'm not saying, bro, that means that you're a bad person. Everybody got fundamental flaws. Maybe they don't see them. Maybe they do. All right? And just the way how you reacted in the response video was, you go check it out. Check how you was addressing me. Check how you were doing things. Just check it out. All right? Just check out your issues with different groups and people. Just check it out. Just trace back your stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Why would I lie to you? A true friend, I'm not your friend, but a true friend tells you the truth, bro. It's up to you if you want to accept it or not, right? And act on it or not. But somebody who's really, if somebody's really a G or really your friend, they're gonna tell you some things you don't want to hear, okay? And that's just what it is. I try to tell people the truth. That's what I try to do. I try to be as real with people as possible. They don't need to, what you see is what you get. It's up to you if you want to believe me or you don't want to believe me. If you want to block me or you don't want to block me. Because you don't want to associate yourself with somebody like that, me. It's all good. You understand? But at the end of the day, I'm telling you what I truly believe about you. Now, it's up to you to either say, okay, let me check and see if that's really true about myself. All right? And if it ain't, it ain't. Okay? But if you know, I'm trying to move forward with you. Uh, I'm trying to move forward with you. You know, I'm trying to resolve this issue because this has been a long standing issue and it's deeper than just my statement to you. There's something else going on while you and I have this conflict and I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. Because now it's about me calling you a name. This came up from a debate to me calling you a name, right? You know? And something else is going on here and I don't know what it is. Okay? I don't know what it is. You know, I gave you an apology if you haven't realized, but it wasn't on that grounds, but it was an honest, heartfelt apology. I mean, I'm not trying to like hate on you, bro. I'm not trying to hate on you. I want you to prosper. I want you to do well. I don't want to hate on you. Okay? And you will realize, because if I was really a nasty person, I'd be laughing on now. I'd be enjoying this. I'm not enjoying this. I'm stressed out. Believe it or not. And I don't, if anybody knows me, right at this point in time in my life, I don't want to be stressed out about nothing. But I'm actually allowing this situation to be one in which, you know what, I give a damn. Okay? At this point in time, I actually give a damn, which is not good. Because I don't want to give a damn about nothing right now. But I'm actually giving a damn about this moment. So you got me giving a damn about a moment which I probably didn't want to give a damn about. All right? So I'm invested right now in resolving this issue. Even if it ain't resolved, at least starting something, you know? Eat a rat poison omelet. I'm done. I have give you a chance, but your sick mind won't allow it. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, fair enough. But I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay? The one thing I'm doing is trying. So, you know, I'm trying. Right? No resolve until your apology. My apology about what, man? I would say have a nice life, but due to your slur, I will not wish that for you. Tommy can do nothing here. I want an apology from this racist slur. Now you calling me a racist. So it's okay for you to call me a racist, but I can't call you a racist. You funny, man. You funny. But hey, whatever you want to do is okay. But what I'm saying to you is, I'm saying it to you, is I'm trying to bring peace to this situation. And there's more to this situation than you just thinking that this is about me calling you racist. And I know it. I just don't know what it is. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay? I don't know what your issue with me is. I'm trying to find out what your issue with me. And I just don't understand why. Right? I'm not that important. I'm not that important. My channel is not that important. I don't think. You know, I don't understand what I do you. I didn't do you nothing. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know. I may be wrong. Please help me out. And don't tell me about racist, because this thing is 4 or 5 years old. And I've not even been part of the conflict. I've pretty much been to my own self, doing my own business. So I've not been paying attention to that. What is your issue with me, Boxing Librarian? You got something deeper going on. It's 9 o'clock already. You know, and you know, I'm trying, man. I'm trying just to try and figure out so I could give a damn. I'm trying to give a damn. I'm literally trying to give a damn right now. Which is, I mean, I'm not a guy that gives a damn about nothing. I just focus on myself. You know, I focus on whatever I'm doing. I got a lot of shit going, a lot of things going on. I can't be cursing. I got a lot of things going on. You know, some things are good, some things are bad. You know, I use the boxing. Boxing is great because boxing helps me to get healthy, center myself, keep it moving. You know, keeps my mind active and sharp sometimes with the monotony of studio work and drink selling. You know, and other entrepreneurial endeavors that I do now. So You gotta let me know what's going on, man. That's what I'm trying to find out. And it can't just be because of that one thing. I don't believe that. You made a video about the PBC and HBO thing, and librarian was thinking it was detrimental, and you called him a racist for him calling out the LDBC, and he was upset, saying you should have gone on his stream. Oh yeah, but that look, you gotta understand, Jackson the Hopeful. This thing been going on for 5 years, 4 or 5 years. So why? This is much more than that. Trust me, it's much more. He made many other videos on me, many times. I want him to get on a stream, but well, I don't want to get Tommy and Get the Smoke involved in that because they already got some shots in the crossfire between Boxing Librarian and myself. Okay, shots were fired, they got hit, so I'm trying to keep them out of it. But I told Boxing Librarian, but he's not interested in right now doing a hangout. He wants an apology for me calling him racist, even though I told him I have good grounds for calling him so, and it's not a big deal that it was called that because all of us have flaws. He's not like flawless, right? I'm just saying to him, in the least, he's been condescending to me, and I have never once responded. And when I finally responded with factual information about his condescending nature and how he called my country, what he called my country, what he called me, names, derogatory names with animals involved. He's saying that he don't remember calling me that, but he did. And he used many other derogatory slurs and expressions that are, you can call it elite if you want, or you can call it racist. Either way, it doesn't matter. Okay? At the end of the day, you can't be doing those things and then they don't expect somebody to interpret it a certain way. You see? And he feels that is tremendously, what I said about him is worse than what he's been saying about me. Then he just recently called me racist. Right on this feed. So I'm just saying that, again, this is not necessary. This is not necessary, right? I understand he's hurt. I understand he's not 100%. I ain't trying to kill this man. I'm not trying to see him destroyed. When I talk about being destroyed, I was just talking about arguments, all right? And sometimes I'm very passionate about arguments, but I ain't trying to kill nobody. I ain't trying to destroy nobody. I ain't trying to murk nobody. I ain't trying to poison nobody. I ain't got no hate in my heart for nobody right now. And I don't want him having no hate in his heart for nobody either. Life too damn short for that stuff. And I don't want to curse and swear. You know, and certain people have been trying to get me to get back to the point where I was as a Christian. And somebody who is more of a peacemaker than somebody who's trying to start fires and wars. All right? Which I'm very inclined to do, but I don't want to do. This is not a time for that, and I need to be more serious about what it is. And I actually give a damn about this guy for a minute. Okay? And he's talking some kind of crazy talk about dying. I don't want to hear that shit, man. Look, my mom used to say that shit, and she got sick with cancer and she died. Okay? Don't say that shit, man. That's demonic, man. I don't know if you believe in the devil, but that shit literally could come to pass, and I don't want it to happen to him. All right? That's why I said don't say that. You know, I do give a damn about him though, and I think he does do good things on YouTube. So I'm just saying, you know, I apologize for doing that to him. You know, what I said though, I honestly believe in my heart because that's how I feel when he talked to me. Right? That's the vibe I got, and the words he said and the things he said. Right? So when I identified it, apparently he's offended by that, but I literally gave him the information and the facts about it. That's up to him if he wants to take it to heart or not and do something about it, right? It's not the be all and end all of the world. That's what I'm trying to explain to him. I mean, I'm not trying to destroy somebody's character. Shoot, you know. And I told him I myself was a racist at a certain point in time. In my own country, we have this rift between East Indians and Negroes at a certain point in time. Everybody together now. I was racist. My father was racist. I'm telling you guys, it's straight up. I was racist against white people. It was the opposite. It was inverted racism. I'm being honest. So when he calls me racist, I used to be racist. I used to be. I wasn't aware of it, but I was. So that's why I'm telling him these things, because he might not be aware that he's one too. At least for now. I'm sure he'll change. So I'm just saying, and somebody probably accused him of that before as well. I wouldn't be surprised, which is probably why he wants me to apologize about it. But I'm just being honest with him. I don't know. I don't want to lie to him and say, "Oh man, I apologize. I'm lying through my teeth." You know. What's your other channel where you called out Anson for his takes, librarian? I don't think he have another channel. That's his only channel. I think that's his only channel. He got 2 channels? But like I said, I'm pretty sure he's a cool dude. I'm pretty sure we all are cool dudes in our own way. Just everybody got their own different downsides and upsides and stuff like that. Some people are honest, some people are not. Some people are proud, some people are not, and so on and so on. So we just trying to work this out. We're gonna get it done somehow. We're gonna get it done. I'm gonna have to swallow my ego on this one, but we're gonna get it done. I am not into the business of destroying people. Somehow, some way, we're gonna get this done. But I'm hoping for peace between Boxing Librarian and myself. It may come at great expense, whatever it takes. All right. Yeah. So guys, I gotta split in a minute, but we do need to do a hangout. We're probably a ways from that, but in time it's gonna work out. Clash or ignore. No man. I'm not gonna clash with him. You know, I'm not gonna ignore him either. I'm gonna you know, we're gonna try and work it out. Of course, it's on him. If he blocks me, don't want me having no business with him, then I can't do nothing about that. But if he wants to still engage, because he's been engaging me, we're gonna work until he can't work no more. All right. So peace to everybody. We're gonna try and resolve this issue. We're gonna try. I ain't a perfect human being, so don't expect it. I'm not proud to say that either. I'm not a perfect human being. We're gonna try and resolve this thing. This is 4 years or 5 years in the running, and this shit gotta end. And it gotta end sometime this year, you know, or next year. But we're gonna work until we get it resolved, because that brother brings a lot to the table, and so do I. So, and we both, the irony of the situation is we both want to see the boxing YouTube environment improved. That's why we do what we do. So it's very ironical that we're clashing right now. But we try and work this out and squash this beef. I'm trying to squash this beef with this racist beef. This is some crazy shit. So this racist beef, we're gonna have to crush that, and then we're gonna try and squash this other beef. I don't know. This other beef is long standing, boy. It's long reigning. I'm gonna try and figure it out. Damn. Yeah, y'all. So yeah, I'm feeling like shit, of course. I don't like to destroy people, and I seem to be very good at doing that. So leading people down the wrong path all the time. Like I'm trying to lead people in the right path. I do the absolute opposite, and it really pisses me off. So we're gonna try and work at being positive, getting people down the right path. I'm guilty of so much. I'm probably gonna go to hell. I hope not. We'll see. Yeah, guys. Deuces to everybody. Have a good evening. I'm gonna reflect on this, see what we can work on. Again, trying to resolve this situation. It's between me and Boxing Librarian. We're gonna work it out. He a big man, I'm a big man. He older than me, I'm pretty sure. We're gonna work it out. All right, guys. Yeah, please, Jackson the Hopeful. Please say something. I wanted to hear your input. I wanted to get a stream with Tommy Temper, but we're gonna have to keep Tommy and Tommy out of this. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep Tommy out of this. Whoever he finds to do the hangout, I'm gonna jump up on the hangout. Once I'm here, I'm not out working or whatever. I'm gonna jump up on the hangout. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it popping. We're gonna figure out a way. We're gonna figure out a way to get this popping. Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah. It's easy to get into beefs. It's hard to get the beefs resolved, man. It's hard, man. It's a lot of work. I might even get slandered in the process, and it's all good. I don't mind. I got thick skin. I've been the heel for a long time. I was the black sheep in my family, so it's not a big deal for me. It does hurt me, but I can handle it. So I don't mind being the heel. I think you unnecessarily called him racist when he talked about the LDBC, when in my opinion you should have confronted him face to face about it. Yeah, I probably should have confronted him face to face about that. You're right. Instead of just saying it secondhand to somebody and it gets across to him. Good point. Good point. Good point. Well said. It came out of nowhere. Yep. I understand. Yeah. It was an ad hominem. Kind of like a slander. Yeah. I dig it. I had my reasons for saying what I said, though. Well, hopefully we can handle it better in the future. Can't take it back now. I should have addressed him face to face. You're right about that. I probably should have addressed it privately face to face, and then, if necessary, publicly. Well said. Yep. You live to learn. All right, man. Well, guys, thank you so very much for tuning in. Shout out to everybody who's on here. Let me see who the people are in the chat section. So Jackson the Hopeful, my dude, Boxing Librarian, for coming on my live feed. Man, unbelievable. Very good. We also got, and we had a elaborate discussion here. We had Get the Smoke. Peace to you, brother. And Just K. Yes, people. We're gonna keep it moving. Y'all have a good evening. We're gonna still keep on pushing this. We're gonna keep on pushing it and see what happens with the Boxing Library. We're gonna try and work this thing out. It's gonna take a little while probably, but we're gonna try and work it out. All right, peoples. I'm out. Peace. You guys, health and prosperity. If I got any more updates tonight, I'm giving you guys some more updates on boxing. Let people know that boxing's supposed to be fun. Get this smoke, my brother. Peace to you, my brother. I got a little headache right now. You would be surprised. I don't know. Like, trying to be a peacemaker is harder than trying to just blast somebody to smithereens. It's hard work, man. It's harder. I don't know if I could do it, but we're gonna try. Yeah, guys. Peace to you guys. I'm gonna catch you guys later. I'm gonna try and get on the boxing. What is it? It's boxing on YouTube. It doesn't matter. Yo. Yeah, I know, but you don't want to. Like I said before, I haven't felt this way in a while. But generally speaking, I don't like to hurt other people. This is not my thing. I'm gonna go box. I'm gonna hurt somebody in the ring, but I don't really like hurting people. It's one of the ironies of the situation. I'm still gonna damn box, and I'm gonna hurt somebody in the ring. I'm gonna try to hurt them, and they're gonna try and hurt me. But I'm just saying, by and large, that's not really what my channel's about. It's called What You Need, Meaning not what you need, like a good ass whooping. It means what you need, as in what you need for your health and for boxing. And it was supposed to be something positive, and now I think I'm turning into something negative. So I don't think I need to be adversarial like that. And we just got to keep working at it with boxing librarian. I'm gonna keep on trying to work with him. I understand how he feels, so I'm I'm gonna try and work. I'm gonna try and work my best with this. You know, if I go down in a blaze of smoke, that's get the smoke. That's for you. If I go down in a blaze of smoke, so be it. Damn it. I was supposed to be dead about 9 years ago. I should have been dead. So shoot, I'm alive. Shoot. You guys have a good one.